Welcome to Shadowing English Learners. I'm Sarah, and I'm so glad you're here today. This is our complete Meeting English series for office workers and professionals. We've covered starting meetings, making suggestions, asking questions, handling disagreements, and more. Each video builds your confidence step by step. If you haven't watched the previous videos, that's okay. You can start here. But I encourage you to watch the entire series because each day focuses on a different essential meeting skill. Today is day 9 of our series. In this episode, we will focus on ending a meeting politely and professionally. This is one of the most important skills in business English because your closing words create the final impression in any meeting. Many professionals tell me the same thing. They say, "Sarah, I feel confident during the meeting, but when it's time to close, I don't know what to say. I feel awkward. I worry about sounding unprofessional." Does this sound familiar? You're not alone. Ending a meeting professionally is a skill, and today we're going to practice this skill together. In the corporate world, how you close a meeting matters. Your final words show leadership. They show organization. They show respect for everyone's time. When you can end a meeting clearly and politely, you demonstrate professional confidence. Your colleagues notice. Your manager notices. Your clients notice. Here's the truth. Practice builds confidence. The phrases we practice today will become automatic. Your brain will remember them. Your mouth will remember them. And in your next real meeting, these words will come naturally. This is why shadowing English works so well. Let me explain our repetition system. For each sentence, we'll practice 3 times. Here's how it works. First repetition. Listen carefully. Focus on the words, the pronunciation, the rhythm. You can repeat it, but your main job is to listen and understand. Second repetition. This time, speak with me. Try to match my speed, my pronunciation, my tone. Don't worry if it's not perfect. Just do your best. Third repetition. This is your confidence repetition. Speak clearly. Speak like you're really in a meeting. Imagine your colleagues listening. Speak with professional confidence. 3 repetitions give you enough practice without being boring. You'll repeat each sentence enough to remember it, but we'll keep moving so you stay engaged. Before we begin the practice, let me ask you to make a promise to yourself. Promise that you will speak out loud during this video. Promise that you will try your best. Promise that you will speak with confidence, even if you feel nervous. This promise is to yourself for your own career growth, for your own professional development. Okay, are you ready? Take a deep breath. Relax your shoulders. Get comfortable. Make sure you're in a place where you can speak out loud. Have water nearby if you need it. We're about to practice for the next 40 minutes or so, and it's going to be excellent practice. Let's begin with set 1. These are basic meeting closing phrases. Imagine you're using this phrase in a real meeting tomorrow. Here we go. Sentence 1. Let's wrap up for today. Let's wrap up for today. Let's wrap up for today. Good job. Wrap up is a common phrase in office English. It means to finish or conclude. This is a polite, professional way to signal the meeting is ending. You can use this when you're leading a meeting and it's time to close. Sentence 2. I think we covered everything. I think we covered everything. I think we covered everything. Excellent work. This sentence confirms that you discussed all the topics on the agenda. It shows you are organized and you completed what you planned. This gives everyone confidence that the meeting was productive. Sentence 3. Does anyone have final questions? Does anyone have final questions? Does anyone have final questions? Perfect. This is so important. Before ending any meeting, you should always check if people have questions. This shows respect for your team. It shows you care about clarity, and it prevents confusion after the meeting ends. Sentence 4. Thank you all for your time. Thank you all for your time. Thank you all for your time. Great. Gratitude is essential in professional English. Everyone is busy. When people attend your meeting, they're giving you their time. Thanking them is polite and professional. Use this phrase in almost every meeting. Sentence 5. Let's end the meeting here. Let's end the meeting here. Let's end the meeting here. Nice work. This is clear and direct. There's no confusion. You're stating that the meeting is finished. Sometimes direct communication is the most professional approach. Sentence 6. I appreciate everyone's input today. I appreciate everyone's input today. I appreciate everyone's input today. Excellent. Input means ideas, suggestions, and contributions. When you appreciate people's input, you're recognizing their participation. This builds positive team relationships and encourages future participation. Sentence 7. We'll continue this discussion next time. We'll continue this discussion next time. We'll continue this discussion next time. Perfect. Sometimes you can't finish everything in one meeting. That's normal. This phrase sets the expectation that you'll continue the conversation in the future. It shows good project management. Sentence 8. Let's schedule our next meeting. Let's schedule our next meeting. Let's schedule our next meeting. Great job! Scheduling the next meeting before everyone leaves is very professional. It shows organization. It ensures continuity. People appreciate when you plan ahead. Sentence 9. I'll send the meeting notes later. I'll send the meeting notes later. I'll send the meeting notes later. Well done. Meeting notes are also called meeting minutes. They're a summary of what was discussed and what was decided. Promising to send notes shows professionalism and ensures everyone has a record of the meeting. Sentence 10. Thanks for joining today's meeting. Thanks for joining today's meeting. Thanks for joining today's meeting. Excellent. This is especially good for online meetings or when some participants joined remotely. It acknowledges their presence and thanks them for attending. Wonderful. You just completed the first 10 sentences. Take a breath. How do you feel? Your mouth is getting familiar with these meeting closing phrases. Your brain is absorbing the patterns. This is exactly how improvement happens. These 10 phrases are your foundation. They work in almost any meeting situation. Memorize them through practice, and you'll always have something professional to say when it's time to close a meeting. Now let's move to set 2. These are practical workplace closing phrases. Set 2 focuses on next steps, action items, and follow-up. In the business world, meetings should lead to action. Good meeting closing phrases confirm what happens next. They create accountability. They keep projects moving forward. These sentences are slightly longer than set 1, but still very clear. They're still at the right level for you. Listen carefully and repeat with confidence. Sentence 1. I'll follow up with the team by email. I'll follow up with the team by email. I'll follow up with the team by email. Excellent! Follow-up means to continue communication after the meeting. Email is the most common way to follow up in business. This sentence shows you'll take responsibility for continued communication. Sentence 2. Please review the action items I shared. Please review the action items I shared. Please review the action items I shared. Perfect. Action items are specific tasks that people need to complete after the meeting. When you ask people to review them, you're making sure everyone knows their responsibilities. This is professional meeting management. Sentence 3. Our next meeting is scheduled for Monday. Our next meeting is scheduled for Monday. Our next meeting is scheduled for Monday. Great work. Specific scheduling prevents confusion. Instead of saying next week, you say the exact day. This is clear communication. You can replace Monday with any day you need. Sentence 4. Let me know if you need any clarification. Let me know if you need any clarification. Let me know if you need any clarification. Excellent. Clarification means making something clearer or easier to understand. This phrase shows you're available to help. It shows you care about clear communication even after the meeting ends. Sentence 5. We made good progress on this project today. We made good progress on this project today. We made good progress on this project today. Nice. Positive reinforcement is important. When you acknowledge progress, you motivate your team. This kind of statement builds morale and momentum. It makes people feel good about their work. Sentence 6. I'll share the updated timeline with everyone. I'll share the updated timeline with everyone. I'll share the updated timeline with everyone. Perfect. A timeline shows when different project tasks should be completed. Sharing it keeps everyone aligned. This demonstrates project management skills and organizational thinking. Sentence 7. Please complete your tasks by the deadline. Please complete your tasks by the deadline. Please complete your tasks by the deadline. Good. This is a polite reminder about deadlines. Deadlines are essential in business. Reminding people shows you're managing the project seriously without being aggressive or rude. Sentence 8. Feel free to contact me if issues come up. Feel free to contact me if issues come up. Feel free to contact me if issues come up. Excellent. Feel free is a polite way to give permission. This sentence shows you're available for support. It shows you're a team player and a good leader. Sentence 9. We'll review the results in our next session. We'll review the results in our next session. We'll review the results in our next session. Great. Session is another word for meeting. This sentence creates continuity. It tells people you'll check progress in the future. This is accountability. Sentence 10. I'll prepare the presentation for our client meeting. I'll prepare the presentation for our client meeting. I'll prepare the presentation for our client meeting. Perfect. This shows you're taking ownership of a specific task. Client meetings are meetings with customers or people outside your company. This sentence demonstrates responsibility. Excellent work on set 2. You're building real skills now. These aren't just words. These are professional communication tools. Every sentence you practice makes you more prepared for real workplace situations. Notice how these sentences create clarity about next steps. In business, clarity is everything. When people leave a meeting knowing exactly what to do next, projects succeed. When people are confused, projects fail. You're learning how to create that clarity. Let's continue with set 3. This set focuses on professional meeting confidence. These are phrases that show leadership, that show appreciation for your team, that demonstrate corporate English at a higher level. When you use these phrases, you sound like someone who knows how to run meetings. You sound like a leader. You sound like someone who deserves responsibility and promotion. These sentences are perfect for anyone who wants to grow in their career. They're perfect for team leaders, project managers, and anyone who runs meetings. But they're also perfect for team members who want to demonstrate professionalism and confidence. Sentence 1. I believe we accomplished our meeting objectives. I believe we accomplished our meeting objectives. I believe we accomplished our meeting objectives. Excellent. Objectives are goals or aims. This sentence shows you had a clear purpose for the meeting and you achieved it. This is very professional language. Sentence 2. Thank you for your valuable contributions. Thank you for your valuable contributions. thank you for your valuable contributions. Perfect. Valuable means important and useful. Contributions are the ideas and work people bring to the meeting. This phrase shows deeper appreciation than just thank you. Sentence 3. I'm confident we can meet this deadline. I'm confident we can meet this deadline. I'm confident we can meet this deadline. Great. Expressing confidence inspires your team. When a leader says, I'm confident, it makes the team feel more confident too. This is leadership language. Sentence 4. Let's implement these solutions immediately. Let's implement these solutions immediately. Let's implement these solutions immediately. Excellent. Implement means to put into action. Immediately means right away. This shows decisive action. This shows you don't just talk, you take action. Sentence 5. I appreciate your professional approach today. I appreciate your professional approach today. I appreciate your professional approach today. Nice work. When you recognize professionalism, you encourage more of it. This kind of statement reinforces good behavior and creates a professional team culture. Sentence 6. We can address remaining concerns tomorrow. We can address remaining concerns tomorrow. We can address remaining concerns tomorrow. Perfect. Address means to deal with or handle. Remaining concerns are issues that haven't been resolved yet. This shows time management while still showing care. Sentence 7. Your insights helped us move forward. Your insights helped us move forward. Your insights helped us move forward. Great. Insights are valuable ideas or deep understanding. This is more sophisticated than just saying ideas. When you use words like insights, you sound more professional. Sentence 8. I'm pleased with our team's collaboration. I'm pleased with our team's collaboration. I'm pleased with our team's collaboration. Excellent. Collaboration means working together. Being pleased shows positive feelings. This kind of positive feedback builds strong teams. Sentence 9. Let's maintain this momentum going forward. Let's maintain this momentum going forward. Let's maintain this momentum going forward. Perfect. Momentum means positive movement and energy. Maintain means to keep or continue. Going forward means in the future. This is professional corporate English. Sentence 10. I look forward to seeing the results. I look forward to seeing the results. I look forward to seeing the results. Excellent. Look forward to expresses positive expectation about the future. This shows optimism and confidence in your team. Outstanding work. You've completed all 3 sets. Let me tell you what you just accomplished. You practiced 30 sentences. Each sentence 3 times. That's 90 repetitions. 90 times you spoke professional meeting English out loud. Your mouth practiced these sounds. Your ears heard these phrases. Your brain is absorbing these patterns. This is real practice that creates real results. Think about the skills you've built today. You can now end meetings with gratitude. You can confirm next steps clearly. You can express confidence and leadership. You have specific phrases for thanking your team, for scheduling follow-ups, for showing appreciation. These aren't random sentences. These are carefully selected phrases that work in real business situations. These are phrases that native speakers use every day in offices around the world. You now have these same tools. Some of you might be thinking, "But Sarah, will I remember all of these phrases?" That's a great question. Here's the truth. You don't need to memorize every single phrase perfectly. What matters is that you've exposed your brain to professional meeting closing language. Your brain has heard these patterns. And here's what happens next. The next time you're in a real meeting and it's time to close, one of these phrases will pop into your mind. Maybe not the exact words, but the pattern, the structure, the tone, and you'll be able to create your own professional closing statement based on what you practiced today. This is how language learning works. You practice patterns. Then you adapt them to your specific situations. You're not memorizing scripts. You're building flexible skills. But remember, one practice session isn't enough. Professional English requires consistent practice. That's why this is day 9 in our series. Each day builds on the previous day. Each day adds new skills. If you practice daily, even just 15 or 20 minutes, you will see dramatic improvement in your meeting English within weeks. I encourage you to watch this video multiple times. Watch it again tomorrow. Watch it next week. Each time you practice, your confidence will grow. Each time you repeat these phrases, they become more natural. This is the power of repetition in language learning. You can also practice these phrases in front of a mirror. Look at yourself. Speak with confidence. Watch your mouth movements. This adds visual learning to your practice. Or practice with a colleague who is also learning English. Practice makes permanent. And most importantly, use these phrases in your real meetings. Don't wait until your English is perfect. Start using them now. Maybe you make small mistakes. That's okay. Native speakers make mistakes too. What matters is clear communication and professional tone. Let me remind you why this matters for your career. In the business world, communication skills directly impact your success. Professionals who communicate clearly get noticed. They get opportunities. They get promoted. Your ability to end meetings professionally is part of your overall professional communication skill set. When you can close a meeting with confidence, people see you as a leader. When you thank people appropriately, people respect you. When you confirm next steps clearly, people trust you. These small communication skills add up to big career benefits. Some viewers watching this video might be preparing for a specific meeting. Maybe you have a project presentation next week. Maybe you're leading your first team meeting. Maybe you have an important client call coming up. Whatever your situation, you're now better prepared. You have specific language you can use. You have practiced that language. Other viewers might be in a more general learning phase. You're building skills for future opportunities. You're investing in your professional development. That's excellent. Every bit of practice now will pay off later. You're being proactive about your career growth, and that's exactly the right mindset. This is day 9 of our Meeting English series here on Shadowing English Learners. We've covered many important meeting skills throughout this series. Each video focuses on a specific aspect of meeting English: starting meetings, making suggestions, expressing opinions, handling disagreements, asking for clarification, and now ending meetings professionally. If you haven't watched the other videos in the series, I highly encourage you to check them out. Each one provides valuable practice for different meeting situations. Together, they create a complete toolkit for professional meeting English. Tomorrow, we'll continue with day 10. We'll focus on another essential meeting skill. I won't tell you what it is yet. You'll have to come back to find out. But I promise it will be practical, useful, and directly applicable to your work life. Before you go, let me remind you of a few key things. First, shadowing works. Trust the method. Speak out loud. Practice consistently. Second, don't aim for perfection. Aim for progress. Every practice session makes you better. Third, use these phrases in real situations. The classroom is practice. The workplace is where you apply what you've learned. Fourth, be patient with yourself. Language learning is a journey. You won't master everything overnight. But every day you practice, you move forward. Every phrase you learn adds to your skills. And finally, believe in yourself. You can speak professional English. You can end meetings confidently. You can communicate effectively in the workplace. You have the phrases. You have the practice. Now you just need to use them. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Thank you for investing in your professional development. Thank you for choosing Shadowing English Learners as your learning partner. I'm proud of you for completing this full practice session. Remember, your next meeting is an opportunity. It's an opportunity to use what you learned today. It's an opportunity to speak with confidence. It's an opportunity to show your professional English skills. Keep practicing, keep improving, keep believing in yourself. I'll see you tomorrow for day 10 of our Meeting English series. Until then, speak confidently, communicate clearly, and end your meetings professionally. This is Sarah from Shadowing English Learners. Thank you, and see you next time.